Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today is sort of different because I am covering the Call of Duty Vanguard story trailer and breaking down some things that I find sort of it bugs me a lot, basically. So, without any further ado, let's continue. All right. In the first scene, we see a German soldier holding an MG42 and hip firing an MG42. Uh, that's not really advisable. Hip firing an MG42 is extremely difficult. Uh, it's not really realistic at all. I mean, then again, it is Call of Duty, so I don't know what I'm expecting at this point.
Action.
Action.
Yeah, there's.
All right, now we got soldiers in front of the armored vehicle. This isn't really accurate. You wouldn't do this. It's an armored vehicle for a reason. You're meant to hide behind it. In case of incoming fire. But I guess this works. If they were mine clearing, they're going a bit too fast for that though. Plus, they're using just normal infantry, so that's probably not what's happening. Then we got Zero strafing what seems to be a United States destroyer. Now, destroyers in World War II were pretty good ship. They were basically top of the line, right? And they had a lot of anti-aircraft fire on them. No, dude, this is so bad. They had a lot of anti-aircraft guns, right? So most of these Zeros would probably be going up in flames. Like, yeah, they were inaccurate a lot of the time. But you barely see any. Like, you see some going for the Zero on the left. That's already, like, off target. Go for the ones that they're coming in now. Again, Zero diving into into a carrier or a destroyer. I don't know. It looks like an infantry carrier. Is that a Zero? No, that's got to be like a... Is that a U.S. dive bomber or something? Because he's blowing up, a Zero in front of him. I have no idea. All ships have anti-aircraft fire. He would be dead. Definitely. Alright. Bomb is flying low. Why? My question is why. Okay, it looks like it's a P-70 night fighter, or it could be an A-20, yeah, just an A-20 bomber. Those things don't fly too low. And if they did fly low, look, they're in proximity of their bombs. And it's the entire squadron of them, too. It's not like one got damaged and has to fly low because of the oxygen being hit. No, it's all of them. What is this, dude? That's supposed to be at least 20,000 feet. That's peak altitude for bombers dropping bombs. I don't know what it is with Call of Duty and having planes flying like 100 feet off the ground. It's so I hate it so much. Okay, he's a paratrooper. That pouch bag, whatever it is, that is a bit too low on his torso. It's supposed to be really close to his chest. It should be literally on his chest. But I'll let it slide.
You lose men. That's war.
He ran a little too fast, but...
Sometimes the only way to honor a fallen soldier is to finish the mission.
Call of Duty presents. They're trying to distance themselves from Activision. I don't blame them one bit. Okay, so the Red Devil, because he has the hat on, he jumps onto a wooden train, and somehow the German soldier that his friend's about to assassinate, really lousily, by the way, doesn't hear him. So the Red Devil jumps on the train, right? And he's like 250 pounds. And somehow the German soldier doesn't hear him. Like, that's kind of unrealistic. Like, sure, the train's making noise, and it's in the middle of what it seems to be a snowstorm or something. But still, come on, you would at least sort of feel it, right? It's a wooden car. That's a shit execution. That wouldn't kill him. How did he kick him so far? What is it? Is this dude like Superman or something? How do he kicked him like 500 feet, bro? Oh my god. Like, I want to say that's impossible. It's probably not, but that's severely improbable. They should be behind the vehicle. The armored vehicle, because there's infantry in front of them. Yeah, they're retreating, but at any moment they could turn around and shoot you. Also, why are you running after them and hip firing? It doesn't make any sense, okay? You line up behind the armored vehicle, and then you shoot them from there, from cover.
But
Why is he
what?
using a Luger? That's not exactly good. I mean, yeah, he's a commander. He's on top of the vehicle. I forgot the name of it. I'll put it in now. Um, he wouldn't be using a Luger. He'd probably be using like a P-38 or something. Something useful for an officer. Like, sure, it shows that he's an authority figure, or whatever. But the hat says it, and so does the armband. Kind of don't need that. Luger.
Wasn't over yet.
This guy looks like he's from like the 2010s, okay? He doesn't look like he's from the 40s at all, right? I don't know if it's like how they designed his face, right? It may just be Modern Warfare 2019 and the thing that he's wearing on his neck. I forgot what it's called. I'm sorry. Hell, Battlefield 1 did it and they did look time accurate. I don't know, he just looks too modern, I guess. I don't think people back then looked like this. It could be his haircut or his beard or something. I don't know, probably just his face shape.
The SOE put me
Right,
in
Red
charge
Devil.
of a new team, handpicked for a top secret mission.
Why did that one guy just go flying? Like, bro, what? How did he go flying? He twists the gun out of his arms, and he goes flying back? Like, what is this, dude? Okay, so you melee him, and then you shoot him? Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, this is setting my head, right? Instead of hitting him on the head and possibly damaging your rifle, your trigger guard, and you could possibly shoot yourself if that bends in, why not just shoot him? You did it anyway, so why bother with meleeing him? It makes zero sense.
Lucas was an expert demolitionist.
Yeah, look at him. He doesn't even look like he's from the 40s. He looks like he sort of looks like Alex from Modern Warfare 2019. I mean, I guess that's what they were going for. He doesn't look time accurate at all. That's just me probably. But he doesn't look like he's from the 40s. He looks like some dude that I'd meet at the bar today probably, I don't go to the bar, but it's, you know what I'm trying to say.
You had
So he
issues
walks
with
up
authority.
and just sucks an officer in the face. Yeah, no, he shouldn't even. He shouldn't be fighting, right? He should be in a military prison or the stockade right now, right? But I mean, even if it's a suicide mission or something, they still wouldn't put him on it because he clearly has no respect for the chain of command. Whatever. Okay, again, low flying bombers, like 20 feet off the ground. Like, come on, you're in the proximity of your bombs, Okay, so they're flying extremely low.
Wade was the most dangerous
Okay,
thing in the
why is he putting on his mask? That's an oxygen mask. That's meant to give you oxygen if you're I'm getting mad. It's giving you oxygen if the oxygen is too thin because of your altitude. You can see behind him, he's like really close to the sea. So why put that on? It's not like you're at a high altitude. You don't need the oxygen. There's ample oxygen down here. All right, he has both hands on the stick. Why would you do that? You should have one hand on the stick and the other on the throttle. It's really that simple.
Never let
One,
me forget it.
where is his rear gunner? He should have one. And two, did he just outmaneuver a A6M0? An A6M Mitsubishi Zero. How do you do that? Because he shouldn't be able to do that. The Zero was the most agile plane in the Pacific theater of war until the Wildcat was introduced. And that's a really agile plane. You're in a dive bomber, mate. You're too heavy to make these kinds of moves. But even if you do, the Zero should be able to keep up with you. Like, it's not rocket science, okay? Like, I get that they don't want the enemies to look OP, but that's just how it was, okay? I guess they tried to borrow this scene from the Midway movie that came out not too long ago. By not too long ago, I mean like a few years ago or something like that. But come on, dude. That's not realistic at all,
Helena was the best sniper in Russia. She wanted nothing but vengeance. Richard was my right hand. He always had my back.
Okay. There's a few problems with this one scene right here where he gives him the cigarette. Why does he give him the cigarettes? He should have his own. It's funny because they actually give you cigarettes. They used to give you cigarettes in your ration kits. They told them to smoke, to let off on the stress. He should have his own cigarettes. Also, he has netting on his helmet. Netting is they usually best served on amphibious landings to reduce the shine on the helmet. It's pretty much useless unless you have camo already in it, which I don't think he does. I can't exactly see it, but it looks like he doesn't. So it's pretty much useless until he actually uses the netting. Actually, what am I talking about? He should have the netting in. He should have the camo in already. He should have the leaves and stuff. They know their drop zone before they even go to it. Come on. Oh no!
We were aimed where our enemy.
He's running and gunning with a Sten, right? That's a horrible idea actually, because it's already an inaccurate gun, right? It's inaccurate while you're standing still, and this guy decides to go run and gun with it, and he kills the guy. That's what makes it even worse. He should be dead right now, That explosion is so close to him. He should be dead, right? Like, if shrapnel didn't kill him, then he should at least get internal bleeding from the shockwave, right? It should kill him. Whatever. Plot armor, I guess.
Was most vulnerable.
Berlin is burning. From the ashes shall rise.
So he kicks a guy off. And then he flags his ally with his loaded rifle. That's pretty and then he raises it too. Oh my god. Okay. Now gun safety has been around for the longest time. Actually, ever since the guns were made, rifles were made. The German army was one of the most formidable forces in the war. And you're telling me they didn't train them about gun safety and not flagging your allies with your gun? I doubt they let this guy get in a position of power. Just because he looks Jewish, right? The thing you need to understand about Nazi Germany, they didn't care if you're actually a Jew. If you looked Jewish, you're done. They don't care if you're not actually a Jew. If you look Jewish like this guy, you're gone. Hey, Owen Rommel. Nice. He's holding up a torchlight right here. There was some torchlights like that in the Second World War, but typically they'd look something like this. I don't know if that's just a placeholder. It's a story campaign. I don't know why they'd have placeholders. I mean, a story trailer. So, in this scene, you can kind of tell what's going on. They capture our band of merry men and women, and they're taking them to be questioned or something. Polina should be dead, right? Because her poster clearly implies that they want her dead, not alive. So, she would have been probably shot on sight. They wouldn't even question taking her in. But whatever serves the plot, right? Also, they shouldn't be talking in this scene. The guards were probably just shot. I can't believe I didn't notice this earlier. But our protagonist, I don't even know if he's a protagonist, he is wearing what seems to be a German M43 tunic with Italian camo. Now, he's meant to be a Red Devil, as we saw in shots at the beginning, so I don't know why they'd outfit him with this. I guess I don't know why they do that. Probably make him look cool. These torture methods don't even look like they'd be effective. So. This shot of the carrier's underdeck with the Hellcat, is that a Hellcat right there? Yeah, that's a Hellcat, I think. It does make me happy. It does restore my faith in this game, right? It looks sort of accurate, I guess. It looks pretty accurate, actually. I love this shot. This is probably my favorite shot in the entire trailer. Unless that knife has teeth or something, it should not go through his neck protection and kill him. Hell, even if it did have teeth, it wouldn't take one slash. You'd have to saw it, or just thrust it into his neck. How is he holding a stand and firing it with one hand, no less, and he's suffering from zero recoil? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that's pretty much impossible.
We can end this. Bury the Reich for good.
Glory is worth nothing.
Okay, so she throws that guy from, I want to say, at least 100 feet. That's probably a wrong guess. Anyway, from that height, he should pretty much explode and cover his allies in his blood, right?
Fight.
And then she stands there like she's just done something, right? The infantry that she just threw their friend's body on, they should be shooting at her right now. You know, they have guns.
It matters.
There's a bunch of infantry, again, not following behind the tanks. Instead, they're to its sides and to the front of it, which makes no sense, especially since there's bunkers in front of them. You know? Hiding behind the tank would probably be a good idea and a good strat to not die. Also, how much pounds of explosives did they put in that one little piece of bunker? Like, damn, bro, the flamethrower could be better. There could be like a bit of a blue flame by the muzzle and a stream coming out at the end of it, but it's honestly fine so far. This is where I draw the line between having fun in a game and just sheer stupidity. What is this? What is this Call of Duty? What is this? I know they talk about the Fourth Reich, and that's like the main story in the game, but what is this? Can you tell me? Why is there an EOD looking guy? I guess it's a Juggernaut, right? You have Juggernauts in all your games, but what is this? Huh? Make it at least a little believable, you know, not just this. It's like, what is... Okay. He has on a gas mask, right? There's a tube coming out of the filter. The filter should be the end of it. There should be no tube. You know? That's how it works. I'm so disappointed. It's that she headshots this guy and somehow his head doesn't explode. I mean, it kind of does, but that's only blood. And his Stahlhelm doesn't even sort of break apart. Again, running and gunning, guys. Come on. Stop. You're not gonna hit shit. Where is your bayonet, mate? You're a soldier of Imperial Japan, and you didn't kill him? Now, it may just be me, but I'm pretty sure that Imperial Japan had a strict no prisoners policy. Kill everyone, you know? That's how it is. But yet we see this guy coming up and meleeing this poor dude in the head. Like, if you're gonna kill him, shoot him or stab him. Don't whack him upside the head like he could have had a pistol and easily drawn it on you and shot you in the time that you took to run up to him and melee him. What the hell was that? What is the turning speed on that? I'm pretty sure that is a Panzer IV. It could be a Panzer. It could be a 38T. But I'm 99% sure that it's a Panzer IV, right? And how is the turret turning that fast? You know? It should be like around 0.14 degrees per second instead of Mach Jesus like they're doing it here. Like, how do you turn a Panzer IV barrel that fast? It's giving me a headache and I'm stuttering a lot because of it. The guy in the middle is holding a Japanese Type 100 submachine gun used in the Pacific in Russia. He's holding this in Russia. Now, I don't need to tell you how stupid this is, right? Even if they're the last hope for the Allies to win World War II, this is contraband, basically. He wouldn't be let out of the Pacific Theater with that thing. There's so much wrong with this trailer. I'm probably just scratching the surface at this point, but whatever. It has the potential to be a really good shooter. It could be really fun. But there's these small inaccuracies that just bug me because I love history and I shouldn't say I love. I'm invested in the World Wars and it bugs me a lot. But as of now, my rating of this trailer, or the game in general so far, my rating is definitely a Panzerkampfwagen 4 out of Supermarine Spitfire. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.